Hi everybody, welcome back to Life Afterwards, episode 50 with me, Sid. And last episode, we made this, and we also went and captured a spawner, a cave spider spawner specifically, using a trick of Create, where we can create a gadget that can pick up a spawner and basically turn it into a minecart. And we made this, which is a big old steam engine. So that was what we did last time. Now, the purpose of that is to generate a fairly substantial amount of power. And the reason I want a fairly substantial amount of power is because I need to do, or would like to do, some things in Create that could benefit from a fairly substantial amount of power. However, to really visualize my personal goal here, I need to head back out to the hello. I love them, they are brilliant. I need to head out to basically a snow or ice biome where I can harvest a reasonable amount of ice. I'd like to get some, it doesn't have to be blue ice, but that would be alright, I suppose. That looks like a pig had an accident there. Now, I used to be able to teleport to the north, and I had a waypoint set for the north, which would have got me to the ice biome. However, my waystone for the north is actually now no longer there. I went and explored further north, so I missed the opportunity. There's a polar bear. We probably don't want to mess around with him if we can avoid it. So we're going to have a little walk. I mean, we can walk back, so that's no biggie. But yeah, we've got to take our chances in this dark wood to push through and hopefully get to a point where I can harvest the ice that I so much desire. Ice is not strictly speaking necessary, but I don't know whether I've tried a number of techniques for how to process the cave spiders in a creative world. I said at the end of last episode I wasn't 100% certain if it needs to be a player kill for the eyes. It does need to be a player kill for the eyes. If you passively kill them, you just get string and webs. In the case of this pack, I would imagine string normally, but there you go. Anyway, so I need to get myself further north, past all these alligators. I mean, I could have killed them, but there we go. I knew we didn't have to go that far. Hey, hello, cutie pie. Those are cute. Yeah, further north to a land of ice and snow, where I can, in theory, get myself what I so desire. And what I actually want is blue ice. Now, I know I can craft blue ice, that's not a problem, but these villagers won't mind. There's plenty of ice down there as well. Wasn't me. We'll grab a bunch of ice, and then I don't think 12 is going to be enough. I need enough to basically line the container area of my spawner. So, and then there's a little bit of me that would like to build my diabolic lair. Sorry, it's not actually. Oh, hello. He's after a kitty, I think. Which is, on the face of it, not a good thing. But it's better than him if he's after me. Boink, boink, hey! Ow. A little bit too springy. Oh, wow, there's so many oh, the twofer. So many alligators out here. Now, what I do want to do is get rid of Johnny there. And not hit a villager, because that golem looks like he's got no sense of humour whatsoever. And I know I have looted this area, so that's only packed ice, but that's fine because packed ice makes blue ice. Cool. Right. I probably want to have a little snooze in a moment. Yeah. So there's one option I have for where I want to build my spider spawner is up near the room, the room with a view, the nice place, the good old great banquet hall. Now the only problem with that is that's going to be really, really annoying and loud, so maybe not go in that direction. How much blue have you got? Oh, hello. Shiny. What are you? You're just packed, so we'll take those. I'm not going to take the fancy one. I think bits of this might have melted. But again, we can take that if I... Is it 9 per? Yeah, 9 per for a pact. So the other thing I could do, of course, is just go and, go up somewhere high and make myself an ice tray and then do that. I mean, that would be a viable solution as well, wouldn't it? Or somewhere cold. Say like this might work. So I could just steal all of this guy's snow, make myself an ice tray using a bit of snow and the likes. You see, there's that as well. Which I am not overly enamoured of. Get out of my way, you rascally. How many? Just feel like this is more than a little overpopulated with things. Yeah, now this makes me nervous because the last time I went in one of these, it killed me. Not this one. That one looks broken somehow. I don't remember going in that one. Could have been a while ago though, so and anything's possible, I suppose. Right, so do I go high? Or do I hunt around for just more naturally forming ice and, you know, do it that way? Because not entirely sure whether we would get ice. Well, I seed you. You can't sneak up on me. Well, at least that one can't. The other, what is this anyway? Caribou moss. Yeah, interesting. There's a spare waystone up here. I might as well have that while I'm at it. Still not really giving me icy vibes. Okay, we'll be back in a bit. This, on the other hand, is very icy vibes. Especially that bit. Let me just get rid of those if I can. Nope, that's not how I wanted to do it. There we go. No, not that, even that there. Right, let me just carry the snow. I'll keep the snow now I've harvested it. It kind of seems silly to bin it when you went to so much trouble to get it. Well, right, no trouble at all. Oh, hello. You are most definitely what I would like. Love the enchant that just puts everything straight into my inventory. That's still an absolute winner in my eyes. Whoa, hello. Anyway, I am going to take advantage of this very large block of blue ice, and then I'm going to port home. I may actually leave a waystone out here just so we've got easy access to this ice extravaganza, and yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so the other thing I need is these. I need to make tinted glass. Well, I don't need to make tinted glass. I want to make tinted glass. Let's be brutally honest here. Now, the issue I have is I don't have much of this, and I don't think much of this is. I mean, that's ready. And that's actually not what I wanted, is it? I want the views. I mean, I suppose I could use a fortune pick on them later. Nothing says I have to have them in their big old clustery state immediately, but I'm going to have to do some AFK or something. I wonder whether I can kidnap these with that. Just an interesting thought. Oh, I am going to have to give that a try. Damn it. Damn it. Right. I've got everything I need to do this, other than cobblestone, which should be reasonably easy if we do you like so. Now, here is the stupid question, because I can't pick up the contraption from you don't get anything for those, do you? But that's fine. I I can live with that being a bald bud, if you like. So we're going to place that down. We're going to put you on there, and we are going to I can move these. I can move these buds. Oh, that's a little bit OP. Only a little bit though. Right. Change of plan. I mean, you know, I still do need to do all the things I had planned to do, but now I want to bring this over to my home base. I'm going to make myself a few more minecart contraptions, and I mean, just as a stupid question, does it need to be a furnace minecart? I mean, the furnace minecart was very useful for the need some blocks. Blocks. Let's just stick that torch back. I want to, let's say I want to do that one. I mean, there's a question whether you could actually harvest these and then regrow them. Oh, does not need to be. Well, that's not overpowered at all. Right, let me go back home, and we are going to come and hijack those amethyst clusters, and then well, I think actually maybe the place we would want to put the, I mean, I'd originally planned for this area to be a potion area, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, we could get 1 space, 2 space. It's an odd number, but that's fine. We can still go further that way. Or we can go this way, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That would work. Okay, let me transform this room a little bit first, because I'm getting carried away, and well, I'll be back in a second. Alright, this is this rather simple room I've thrown together. Nothing fancy. Now, these crystal blocks and the light source underneath them is where the blocks are going to go. So there's going to be 16 blocks in here. Not a full geode, but it is in an area that is constantly loaded. So hopefully this will grow now I've relocated it. Time, of course, will be the judge of that one. And what we need to do is go out with a few more minecarts and capture a whole more of those. Now, I realise that these are going to have 2 growing faces that are not exposed just because of the geometry of this room. I have expanded it a little bit this way, but I didn't want to make it too big. But it's 2 losers 2 in favour of getting an additional 5. So yeah, you lose 1, gain 5, or 2 for 10. So that should work. Now the question is, They're growing. Excellent. Right. Let's go grab myself a few minecarts and capture myself some more of those little buds. And I realise that I have got completely and utterly distracted from what I was supposed to be doing. Of course, this is absolutely nothing new, and therefore should be of absolutely no surprise to you. Because you know, this is what I do. I get distracted with shiny things, or very shiny things in the case of this lot. So yeah, I need to, let me just pop you away. Sure, that can go in there. You go back up there. You are going back in there for now. There. That and that can go in there. God only knows. I think I might have. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Don't want it. Bye bye. And for that matter, I don't really need that, because in theory, all I actually need is a few minecarts. Let's do. I've got 3, 4, 5. Now, if I do 4 plus 2, if I get myself another, that will bring me enough to bring back everything for one side and another, and then we'll do the other side as well. And then it'll be 2 lots of 4. So I think this is a good idea. Get ourselves our own little cave with our own little crystally blobbies in it. Ow. Ow. And all we need to do is, we should have brought some stones. All we need to do is remove the buds. Don't even need to really remove the top bud, do I? We need you, and one of you, and we're going to pop you down there. We're going to pop you on there. We're going to pop that on there, and I think that actually popped the thing off, but it doesn't matter, because, you know, that's not the important bit. Right, yeah. We'll grab these, seeing as they're going to get popped off anyway, and continue hijacking. Crystal blocks. Lovely. Do. Right, I'll be back in a short while. Alright, this is the last one. There's still a few here, but actually I'm surprised at how few there really were. You know, it's yeah, there's definitely more. I inadvertently teleported myself into a minecart and blocked off. I took a wee bit of damage. Yeah, so important, be careful what you click on when putting those minecarts down, because you might just stick your head straight into the middle of the contraption you're building. But this will give us at least a steady supply of these, and I realised that we don't need that for starters. You can go away. We actually, all we need to do is that. We don't need to put anything down in any fancy fashion. Just plonk the blocks down on a rail, break the cart. Which makes sense, because my tunnel bore keeps on breaking in this kind of fashion, so But I think that should be that. We're starting to see growths there. That one's got a growth. This one's got a growth now. That one's growing. So we can leave these to it. I wondered actually if I could just add. I don't know whether that works or not. That might just look silly. Yeah. Sorry, we'll not bother. They're purple, but you know, they don't always purple. Just because it's purple doesn't mean it's all going to perfectly work every time. But that's that. So the next question is where to build my cave spider farm. Now I had thought about over here behind this wall. Obviously once the lift is down. Go through there, move the light source over to that side, and build it through here. So that's one option. The other option is just to stick it down where the cave spider spawner currently is, where I don't need to worry about finished designs. It just needs to look passable. Now I would like to keep one of those on me. I definitely need to keep you and you on me. My little buds of various stages of amethyst can go in there. That rail can go away as well. That can go just in the stack of dirty pots, and we can get rid of those, and I will keep those plants just because, you know, the purple, that's sentimental value only. I do need to go and repair my pick somewhat at some point, but not right now. Now let's there should actually be a whole load of building materials potentially down there, and I think in the first instance we don't need to do anything fancy at all. The other question I wanted to ask is myself is can I find any more cave spider spawners? Because one cave spider spawner is okay. 2 cave spider spawners is better, but we've got, you know, a fairly hefty space over this side. Assuming I don't send a tunnel bore this way, we could just use some of this space. I want to just go and see if there is actually another spider spawner, and I also just want to check what I've got in the way of building materials. Got lots of schist. Yeah, we got plenty of raw stone, so it might not look the best, but realistically I'm actually looking for something that is functionally more practical than things. I really should grab those as well, just so we've got them, because yeah, why not? Right, so we gave up on that direction because that brings us out to that. There is something over there that looks interesting. So what we want to do is have a look and see where, if anywhere, this does not look overly safe to me. And obviously we came this way, that's the end of the road there. And I suppose the stupid question is just a little hop, skip and a jump around the place. Seems safe enough that direction. Nothing liable to pounce on me from above. Something more going on over there though. Doesn't seem very safe to me. There's another spider spawner. Now, what I don't have is the relevant materials on me to handle that. But that's not a problem, it's more, is the one than can we get one? And we can certainly get that this way. I'm just going to need some track again. And then we run it back down there. Win-win. Okay. So all I need to do now is plan how I want to build my spawner of spiders. Let me just dump those off. Grab you. Let's start off with a floor area. So typically speaking, you're going your spawner works on a 9x9, but your water flows only go 8. So I would normally just make a 7x7 space, which I really could do with some actual... Well, I suppose we can take this out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. And that would make a reasonable spawning platform. Well, at least as far as I'm concerned it would. Again, I don't need massive quantities of this stuff. I just need sufficient to satisfy my needs and desire for... God grief, can't place blocks today. For a reasonable amount of spider's eyes. I think I've got mushrooms growing in my farm upstairs, so ferment, and I think I've got sugar cane. If I haven't got it in the farm, I've definitely got the big sugar cane farm itself, so you know that is a thing. And then you'd want to put the spider spawner probably about there, so it would be 2 above. Yeah, kind of works. And then it's just a matter of how we're collecting. So hoppers under soul sand with a mixture of fences and fences and walls to allow the spiders to see me and move to me. Now I played around with what's it called? Wither roses as a kill mechanism, and they worked really well. It's just obviously they don't count as a player kill for the purposes of harvesting spider's eyes. So, you know, that kind of was a thing. Shall we just get the, because I can always pile lights around the area. Or should I be going to get the other spider spawner and let me bring this one over here a bit for starters. I think that's probably a good move to start off with. Just a little bit of coal. We've got 64 of those. So can I get one underneath? And maybe if we place that there, then that will get the spawner. Actually, let's think this through. If that goes there, the spawner will be here. But I would like a spawner here as well. So what we need to do is get the top one in first. That should do it. It is strange, you know. You rarely play with minecarts. They just are something that aren't big in my So that's in place. The moment we break that, that will become a spawner. And then we want to bring a minecart over there, but I need to. Oh man! Get this wrong. I've got spiders bloody everywhere. So can I? So I need to go 2 above you. So that's your box on the bounding box on that side, and then we need to do something similar down this side. And I need to get plenty of light sources in. So hopefully we can prevent the little buggers spawning. And I just saw a cat moving under my leg. Scared me half to death. Is she? Oh, no. She's going to go and sit in her shoebox. She's got some of the nicest pet beds that I could get my paws on, quite literally. And she chooses to favour. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Ow, ow. Yeah, that is going to be a pain now. Right, let's try this again. Should be able to sort out the rest from further over. So I'm going to get this one in place. I'm going to light the place up as best I can. And we'll try to ensure that no stray spiders can spawn. Once we activate that, I would like you to be a black space as well. I mean, again, it doesn't have to be pretty, but there's a little tiny bit of me that does like to make things... Hey, naughty. Does like to make things nice. Or at least uniform. So I think if we were to place a torch there, there, and there, and perhaps there, that becomes a cave spider spawner again. Is it light enough to stop them spawning? Let's find out. I mean, it certainly seems that way. I'm probably going to take a bit of poison damage taking the lights out, but, you know, I can live with that. Okay, let's go get myself another cave spider spawner. I am going to need all of these and probably the other rails as well. A double spawner will be far more efficient, so we may as well do that. There's another 18. We can take you. A couple of those should be more than adequate. And off we go again. Right, I'm going to go get that spider spawner. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we've cleared the spawner. I've laid a track. It's not long enough. I don't have enough. Well, I've got another 32 track in the bank, but even that's not going to be long enough, I don't think. So I am going to run the track down, run the spider spawner down, and then we'll just continue this on. And we'll have that free bit of track there. Oops. This pick's too good. At least it's too good for this kind of work, but doesn't matter because we've got the hoofer here, and then we want to go this way. All the way down to here, and then that's going to drop down there, come around here. I don't think there's going to be, is there going to be enough? I don't know. There might be. I heard a skeleton. And it wants a block there. I think we'll get away with this. Should be able to do it in one foul swoop. Don't know why people say a foul swoop. I mean, is it what's so foul about it? Oh, I see you hiding down this tunnel. Come on. Let me introduce you to my little friend. Right, where was I? I was here, and I needed to send you on your merry way that way. A couple of cobblestone back in there just to... I mean, nothing stopping anything wandering in through there, but let's just get this lot done. Now, the issue I've got then is whether I go with transparent glass or not. I mean, transparent glass has got the advantage, well, not tinted glass, I should say, has got the advantage. Ooh, am I one too high up? Yes, I was. Let's just put a torch there. And then we can go and put these little whales away, get ourselves sorted, and get on with the next bit. So there we go. There's your rails. Kind of not. You might as well have. Actually, no. We're going to keep those. Those have proven handy to have just for capture point of view, but yeah. We'll pop that in there. We'll have a couple of those. We'll have you, and we'll have that. Because, right, I need to continue getting this done, but first things first, let's go and see if how our amethysts are doing, whether they're even loaded in this area. Because we're not that far away, but, you know, the idea is that they grow when we're in the area, so, yada yada. Back in a sec. Well, there's definitely growth. It's not fast by any stretch of the imagination. Let me just double check. I did do brown mushrooms, didn't I? Yes, I did. Did I do sugar cane? Yes, I did. Right, and obviously I've got plenty of that. I've got the wither roses, but I don't think I need them for that. So I have got some amethyst crystals. Let me try breaking them with my fortune pick, see how many I get. I don't think I need that much glass. I suppose I could also go and stick these large I don't know whether they will grow if you put them back on a thing. They are so musical. They are a very pretty addition, I think, to the game. Oh, I think we'll get plenty from harvesting these. So, yeah. Glass, I don't have a huge amount. I should go and buy some off my villagers, shouldn't I? 16 will give me 32. Let me do 32 because that will give. I should have enough for that. I have 32 of those. With 32 of those gives me 64 of those, which is good. They can go in there. I need to put some of this stuff away. Let me get rid of you. Ice can go. I actually do have an ice container. Oh, okay. For some reason, I didn't think I did. Okay, well, that's easily fixed then. Maybe clear up my inventory a little. Oops, no. Just a smidge, even. A tad, perhaps. Just. Oh, just. Don't I have that? Oh, it doesn't look like I do. Right, I just need to finish tidying up and grab a few bits and pieces, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've got the water in. I moved it back a block just for things. I've given ourselves access to so we can see the spawner. I've changed these torches out to be on these blocks so I can remove them from the outside and just replace them with lava stone. That block's easy to remove. That torch over there is easy to remove. So we're almost there. We do need to put a collection system in, and for that we are just going to use our, if I put you there, just come in there for a second and pop you there and then go. Trap myself. Okay. Easily done. So that will give me that kind of thing going on here. We can kind of complete this maybe, and we can put a little bit more to this once we've successfully got it working. I do need to pop you back in. Soul sand, because of course it's not a whole block, so anything that drops on it will fall through. So that's that. I don't believe the spiders will be able to get through that space. So can I can. Excellent. We should now be able to go over to here, pop that out, pop that, pop that, pop that, and then pop that one and pop that one, and we should have little cave spiders who are incapable. Oh, they can reach me. Oh, that's not good. Right, we need to reevaluate our range. We probably need to put hoppers down here as well then, because the last thing we want is for these little nippers to be able to. They have got quite the range on them, I do know that much. So maybe, yeah, maybe hoppers down there with more soul sand. That might work. But they can definitely see me. They can't get to me. And that is kind of working. Well, that'll work. Definitely need to do a little bit of work around the area. Let me have a little play and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've got a spider spawner which we can use to make spider's eyes and XP for repairing our tools and all the good things. This is a chisel block which is basically a quarter, 3/4. Anything closer than this and these little gits can hit you. So essentially this is the absolute closest you can get to them without getting bit. So, and I think we can safely say that this is working okay. It's nothing big, it's certainly nothing clever, you know. In terms of modded content, the only thing that really, oh, there's one up there. Oh, he'll despawn when I move out the area, won't he? I'm not quite getting the gist of what I'm expecting from them here, but, and of course they're not the best source of XP either, so, you know, while you're working on it, it's just common, it makes good sense to recharge your pick or whatever you may be. But to be honest, I think there are better sources of XP. I mean, obviously, Blaze being probably the best. But it doesn't matter. It works. And that's what matters. I can't actually get them at all. I mean, it used to be, I don't know whether you recall, not so long ago, that these things could track you through 20-foot thick stone walls. Now, not so much. But it doesn't matter. It definitely works, and we're getting the stuff we need. And obviously we want this to make fermented spider's eyes so we can make a potion of harming from a potion of poison, which we need those, and that is going to be mixing spider's eye with awkward potion. So yeah, we need to work out how to do that in Create. But of course, the important thing before you even start faffing around with machines is to make sure you've got the ingredients for your cooking. Because I want gunpowder, and I've been after gunpowder for what seems like far too long. Anyway, on that note, I'm sure I am at time. I am going to try and get a screenshot. I don't know what that will look like, but until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.